Hello everyone, so today we are here at Legoland California and I'm going to be walking you through. I'm going to start over here at, the Ninjago. Get it. We're going to start walking. Going to do a walkthrough. In the Ninja area. This is the Ninjago ride over here. And there's Woo's Warehouse. There's also a restaurant over there that's open sometimes, but not too often. There's a play area here. And over here we have some rock climbing, so that's fun. Kids like to do that one. There's a restaurant right here, so that's something that you might be interested in knowing where that is if you come. First thing to your right when you come in, and they have family restrooms as well, drinking fountains. And then over here is where they have the 3D theater with different movies. I don't think you can see that for the glare, but there's 3 different movies playing right now. City 4D, Dreams 4D, oh, they're both 4D, sorry, and Friends something or other. And then up this way, we got Join the Dream Chasers. I don't know what that is exactly. There's some places to go in here, do different activities. And then there's the Ninjago training camp. Up here it's a play area. Although some of these slides I wouldn't really recommend, because there's a particular one over here that I'm going to point out. This one right there, that twirly one, my son got hurt on that, so I think it's not necessarily the safest one. I would avoid it. Tell your children if you're concerned. And up here we've got the Bionicle Blaster, sorry. It's kind of like a teacups kind of a ride. Then over here we've got a place called Pizza and Pasta Buffet. I've eaten there before, it's not too bad. In the past, it's been several years. It says they will open today at 11:30. Unlimited pizza and pasta. Adults are $28.69 and kids are $15.29 currently as of this recording of June 2026. This is inside of the pizza buffet. And the pizza buffet was less money than eating at the UFO restaurant, which is over by the new ride. When we ate there last time, like I said, it was over $100, and that was with the discount. With the discount over here, it was only, I think, $75 for 4, and that includes your drinks and your food, all you care to eat. So therefore, this is a much better restaurant to go to than the other one, which also served pizza. Right. It had a few other things, but mostly pizzas and stuff. And the food over there wasn't very great either at the UFO restaurant, so I would definitely suggest this restaurant. So it will save you money, and in the long run, you will be full instead of hungry. All right, bye. Then we got Project X, Test Track, Technic, Coaster. This is what that one's like. And then up here we got the other area, which is like a kind of a Pharaoh, Egypt kind of a theme. So Pharaoh's Revenge is over there. It's closed for refurbishment, improvements. It's kind of like a place where they throw balls and stuff. And over here we got a Cargo Ace. That is this ride right here. Inside this one here is the Lost Kingdom Adventure. That one is an indoor ride, and it is right through and you shoot things. Then we got this one, which is, I forget what this one's called. I don't know. Over here, apparently Dippin' Dots and some games. And then we've got the Dune Riders slides. It says, the windstorms have ravaged the sand dunes. Please visit Ninjago Train Camp or the hideaways for lots of fun slides. So this one, you climb into the side of a sack and you slide down. And there's some more games over here. And then up this way is going to be the like medieval area. So here we're heading up towards the medieval area of Legoland. You've got a giant spider over here. And then up here, we're going to go up towards this castle. I don't know if you can see it. It's over there. That is another ride. This is called, I don't know, Castle Hill maybe in Legoland. Looks like it. Okay. And then we're going to, I'll show you, there's like a maypole kind of thing up here. There's a restaurant over here, although this restaurant is usually never open. So, in all my years of coming, it's hardly ever open. Therefore, I wouldn't suggest really counting on that one. This one right over here is called the Dragon.
Is this your workout?
And then over here, you can do some of those paintings, or have some of those paintings done with your name. You got henna tattoos, face paints. And over here, caricature stuff. Right in this area over here, you've got a jousting ride. There's an ice cream parlor. There's some restrooms right over there. And a night smokehouse over here. Smokehouse I've had before, it's okay as far as the food goes. Everything as far as food goes is very pricey at Legoland. Way more money than Disneyland or any Disney theme parks. So just know that in advance, because if I was going to come, which I am, I'd like to know, and a lot of the times I will go eat somewhere else after I leave this park because it's so pricey inside. Not at Disney. At Disney, I go ahead and eat there because it's not so bad, but here it's terrible. So it costs you well over $100 for a family of 4 to have something very small and leave you hungry. I mean, if you are going to eat here, one place is, like I said, that buffet for your family. It's not terrible, the price. Considering the price of everything here, it's pretty much similar to what you're going to pay for some small thing somewhere else, and that one's actually a buffet, so you can fill yourself up. This is called the Hideaways, and it's this area right here. It is not a fun area in a way. I mean, kids may like it, but trying to watch them as a parent is very difficult, and you kind of have to run through with them. So, otherwise you have no clue where they are because you can't see them from down below. This is Granny's apple fries. Right here. Famous cinnamon apple fries served with vanilla whipped cream. Cost $9.49. There aren't very many of them. And apparently they now have it with soft serve ice cream for $18.69. There are not very many of them in there, and they do taste good, but you know, you might want to share. There's a waterfall over here. This is the dive shop, and there's the deep sea adventure straight ahead. The deep sea adventure is a submarine ride, and you go inside the building and you ride along through a fish tank. You are actually above the water, aside from the bottom of it, which is below. But it is a very fast loading ride, so you've got to move quick to get on it. There's some Lego deer over here. And there's a Lego bear and some Lego ducks. There's the waterfall. There's a hummingbird over there. I don't know if you can see it. An actual hummingbird, not a Lego hummingbird. It's not too busy here today, which is kind of nice. It was chilly. We were going to do the water park, but not so sure. Down there is the mini area, Miniland, where they have a bunch of Legos that are built to look like different areas. They change it up all the time, so, you know, like, they used to have Vegas. I don't know if it's still there. You never know. You have to go see what it is. Year to year it changes. And here, sorry about that, we got some more restrooms. Here's a churro stand. Now, I don't know. These churros says we'll open at noon. You get 2 churros for $7.89, a brownie for $5.69, a cookie for $3.89, Rice Krispie treat for $5.49, bottle of soda for $6.29, Powerade $6.29, small bottle of water $4.69, large bottle of water $6.49, and organic milk $4.89. Now, this place used to have really good churros. There were fresh made, and they came with a dipping sauce of chocolate, and it was good. Although the last time I had them, they were very greasy and did not taste like anything but grease, so I can't tell you whether they are still good. They may be good and they may not be. So it might be worth a try, but I can't guarantee it. We're going to go ahead and walk down this path right here, which will take us down there to the Lego mini area or mini Lego area. I forget what it's called. And they used to have a Star Wars thing over here, didn't they? Wasn't it a Star Wars thing over here? Yeah, but it's not anymore. They got rid of it. It's changed. And then I see a Statue of Liberty, so I guess they have New York over here too now. So if you come over to this area, these are the kinds of things you're going to see. They have a little miniature waterfall here to go with their miniature area. Little miniature boats. Girardelli. So this area must be San Francisco, considering that and those houses and the cable cars. Oh yeah, Fisherman's Wharf and all the rest too. So see, and then it tells you right here, San Francisco. It gives you some facts and whatever about each thing. They do have little things like, here you can see it, this driving around on a trackless sort of a system. You can hear all the sirens as you walk by. I don't know if you can hear that, but they are playing sirens coming from the buildings. This one's Mann's Chinese Theater, so that means it is down in Hollywood area. And there's Lego Wood. It's supposed to be like Hollywood. Here's the Hollywood Bowl, I'm guessing. It says SoFi Stadium. Oh yeah, no. Hollywood Bowl. And over here you've got the SoFi Stadium over here.
Hey, Rafa, look at those.
Right in there. And they do have odd little things like this where you can push. It's not working though. It's not doing anything. You can push buttons, but they don't. They're not doing anything today. We go inside SoFi again. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's cheering coming from in there. There's another truck driving by. This is Southern California. It gives you facts about Southern California. But where and when in Southern California? This is built a long time ago. Those gas prices, $1.06 and 9/10. Time machine. That's what you'd need to get that price. There's a boat that's sailing along, and a whale that's jumping out of the water. And here we've got the Golden Gate Bridge from the other side. You can see that better. Here you can drive these, like Disneyland used to have, boats that could be driven around and you pay to drive them. Statue of Liberty over there. And then over here we've got some more. There's a whole bunch of ships. A mission. This is Old Town. So this is San Diego, in case you don't know. Old Town San Diego. And back there, that building with the red roof is a famous hotel in the area. It's the one that Disney based the Grand Floridian off of. So then over here we've got more super tall skyscrapers, and we've got a fire department thing, Petco Park, still San Diego. Petco Park is part of San Diego. So in case you kind of wanted to see what a Lego version of San Diego would look like, there you go. Now we've got Vegas over here, but I'll finish this side and then come back, I think. So, Balboa Park. The San Diego Fair, it says.
That's funny.
So now as we come over here, we have New York.
Did you see the Eiffel Tower? What does this do?
See the dinosaurs coming through New York? It's full of dinosaurs.
Yeah, they're making their construction workers. You see them? Look at giant birds.
Those are cool birds.
There's some more dinosaurs down here. Do you see the size of those birds? They're huge comparatively to the Legos. And they're not even big birds. They're small birds.
Okay. Babe, don't put that here. I'm gonna make
There is round stars. That's where I want to put my
And now we're gonna come back, so we're gonna go to Las Vegas. All right, so here we go to Las Vegas. This is welcome to fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. Right there is the world's tallest thermometer at the time, I don't know. But it's not actually in Vegas, it's on the way to Vegas. So we'll try one side and then come back and do the other. They just threw the thermometer in there because locals always drive past it to get there. The Hard Block Cafe. Was the Mirage before. And then here we go. This one is the one that has the big kind of Space Needle at it. The MGM Grand. The Tropicana. It says, "Stay awesome. Come back soon," as you leave. Here is the big Luxor one that was shaped like a pyramid. This one over here that you see next is Excalibur. And then there's, I'm not sure what this little thing is. Then there's Caesar's Palace right there. So this is what this area looks like. You do also have over here a little area where you can build a boat. Build a boat. And you test it out. And that's it. Now exiting Miniland USA, going to Funtown. So we're going to head up here to Funtown real quick. Miniland is over here. It's this side. This bridge will take you into Funtown. And there is a ride down here. It's a boat ride. And it will take you under the Lionsgate Bridge over here. So this is a reference to Vancouver area where there's the Lionsgate Bridge and the cruise ships go under it, like we did on our Alaska cruise. So they built a little lion up here. It's funny because on this side, sorry, something got in my eye. On this side, you got a kitten licking its paws. So you cross the Lionsgate Bridge. You have lions on the opposite side again. And then up here, you've got, what is this? A Duplo area for the little kids. There's a train up there, and this ride where you have to pull yourself up, as well as, some slides in a area to play with Duplos. Little kind of maze for the kids. So over here, there is an area over there where there's a restaurant. You might be able to see that. I think they have sandwiches. I'm not 100% positive. And I guess we'll head up there real quick just so you can see what it looks like. And then we'll swing back around. This is like a pirate area up here. So you can drive these little motorboats, similar to what Disneyland used to have years ago. The most recent version they had was the gummy bear? I feel like it could have been. No, gummy bear? Maybe. Gummy bears, boats. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. And they were located over in the area that is kind of by Small World, where there's that little body of water. You may have never noticed it. Across from the Matterhorn. No. Yes, the Matterhorn. You may have never noticed it if you didn't know there was a ride there before. There's now a seating area there. It's over by that Idlewise Snacks. And so, you know, if you're ever curious, you can head over there and take a look. Now, it's just the Disney in me, but I see a hidden Mickey. It's not really, but hey, I'm always looking for it. So over here, it's closed right now, but there is, or usually is, I don't know if they're opening it again or what they're doing, a little boat ride where you shoot water cannons from the boat. People's Pirate Reef, I guess. And there's a little water splash pad area right here. And there are lockers over here if you need lockers. This is called the Burger Kitchen now, okay. I guess they've changed it. And there's a coffee shop there too.
Dude, what is this?
Up here, there's this ride that's like the one at Knott's Berry Farm. It is a boat ride. It goes up and swings back and forth and spins around, and I don't know. Not my favorite kind of ride, but some people like it. Right up there. This is where the skipper school is. That's where the boats that you can drive around are located. The boats that you drive around, they're electric, so they sometimes die in the water. And they are not actually on the track, they just have like a little sort of a pathway, I don't know what you would call it, waterway to go through. So sometimes kids might accidentally turn the boat sideways, and then it creates quite a jam up. You have to wait for them to come wade out and take care of that. We have some more face paint over here. The water park exit is over there. We have a little thing here for CVS, a store that has, you know, swimsuits and, you know, California sort of stuff, since it's right by the water park. In case you forget a swimsuit, find out your swimsuit's not the right size anymore, whatever. Over here they've got an area where bigger kids can drive a car. Here's the entrance to the water park. This water park, oh, there's an adventurers club too, yes, which you can walk through. This water park is extremely small, and the issue with Legoland is that they pretend they have two water parks. The water park and the Chima water park. Very tiny, even if both are open. And it says attractions unavailable today is Pirates Reef. The thing is, there's a VIP tour thing here too. Most of the water park is closed right now. It is only the water park, not the Chima water park. Most of the water park is for toddlers, so beware of that. And a lot of time they have nothing open but the water park. So, you know, be aware of that before you spend the money to come here for the water park. If you have a ticket that already includes it, fine, like an annual pass or some kind of a deal. But for the most part, most of the time, it will not be fully open. And even when it is fully open, it won't be fully open. There will be things that will not be open. This is the area for the little kids to drive cars. And right over here is a restaurant. Ate here last time. This restaurant. It was over $100 with a discount. Just so you know. So that is the kind of prices you're looking at here. This is why I would suggest the other one I did mention earlier, the pizza buffet. It is a better deal than this. Now over here, we've got their new area, their new ride, the Galactic Coaster. Galactic Coaster is not as cool as some people make it out to be. Just to be honest, it's all right, but it's not quite worth the hype that's usually pushed because it's brand new. And the lines are usually quite long. You do have to put your stuff in a locker, and they have lockers over there for you to put your stuff into before you get on the ride. So you can't take like your bags and things with you. The line's not terrible today, but still. Here's the burger place over here, and they do have another ride coming up on the side right over there, which is not that thrilling either, in my opinion, but it's there. And then over here they changed the helicopters so they can pretend they're no longer helicopters. Now it's called Launch and Land. You just take the top off and now it becomes something else. I guess a spaceship, I don't know.
Should we go on the launch?
You can see that Duplo area up there again. Over here we got more Dippin' Dots, some popcorn, snack foods. They do allow you to bring in snack foods here if you want to carry your own snack foods around. I guess we'll go in here real quick and show you the Duplo Playtown and the Kid Power Tower. This area is pretty much for little kids. I feel like it's not, bigger kids can do it too, but at the same time, I feel like most bigger kids probably don't care to do it. This is the whole of it right here. This is the whole thing. It's not very large. So, not amazing.
Oh, there's an ambulance.
It's okay. The best thing here is the train. This is
You want to play over there?
what that looks like. All right, we're gonna go back down. We're gonna go look at the movie land next. If you have a stroller, as you can see, or a wheelchair, they have a ramp. So when you come up here and you see the steps, there is a way up and a way down. Just take the ramp instead of the steps. And that will get you there. So as soon as you come out to your left, so to the left of that new ride, and to the left as you're exiting the Duplo area, you will come across Movie Land, Lego Movie World. Okay? Has a Unikitty ride, which is up and down, drop kind of a ride. Has the flying couch, which is a movie ride. You go inside, go into a flying couch, and you ride that. The only thing I will say is I usually have no issues with motion. That one does give me extreme motion sickness. So be forewarned on that one. If it does bother you at all, you might want to try it and decide if it works for you. This is a carousel. So right there's the Unikitty disco drop. And then over here, we've got the
four oldest can go.
Flying Adventure, Emmett's Flying Adventure. So you can see what that looks like. Over there, the disco drop. Emmett's Flying Adventure is right there. And then over here, we've got a play area. And then down this way, we've got a restaurant, which is apparently no longer. I don't know. It looks close to me. That little shack one in here. I've tried this one before. This one is, everything is ramen. It's closed today. I tried this one before. I wasn't too thrilled with it. It was edible, but wasn't great. And then Emmett's Super Sweet Meet Emmett and Friends is there. And there's a restroom right there. The Awesome Shop is over here. And then over there, we've got a water play area. Inside the build whatever you want to build, it's a place for you to build things with Legos. And then we've got this area coming up here. They changed the ferry storybook boats, and now they're dinosaur themed, if I remember right. Explore River Quest. Yeah, they're dinosaur themed. And my daughter was unhappy. She was really angry about it, to be honest. She started the Legoland constantly ignoring girls and taking out girls' rides to put in boys' rides. Because it's unfair, because there's already enough boys stuff to begin with. But then you take out what little there is for girls to put in boys stuff, and that does not make the girls very thrilled. So Legoland, if you are listening, you need to reconsider your path, because if you do not, girls don't want to come. Girls don't like this park because you've ruined it for them. But you took out the Friends area, you took out the ride over here, everything that was girl related, you changed. So, stop being so sexist and fix it. Because right now, nobody who's a girl is very thrilled with what you've done, for the most part. There might be a girl or two, but most girls feel insulted. So fix it. Over here,
Pretty.
we've got a dig area. So your kids can play in the sand, which sounds amazing until you think about them getting in the car covered in sand. There's the Coastersaurus, and over here, this is a little dino trail. That's that ride I just showed you, which looks like Jeeps. So Coastersaurus is a short roller coaster ride that they usually send you through twice because it is so short. And they're coming through here. This will bring us back to the entrance area of the park. So as you can see, Legoland is not extremely large in and of itself, and the water park is much tinier. They do also have a sea life aquarium. The sea life aquarium, I'm going to show you where that's located. It's coming up here. Sea Life Aquarium can be accessed one of two ways. It can be accessed from inside Legoland Park, or it can be accessed from outside Legoland Park. The choice is really up to you. It will depend upon what you want to do, whether you're just here for sea life or what. So this is the entrance from inside the park for sea life. So right there, Sea Life Aquarium. So we're back to the entrance. At the entrance area, you have a snack stand over here. You got the giant big store, the Lego store. It used to be called the big store. I don't know, it looks like it's just Lego now. And over that way there's another little store, some restrooms, and a little shop used to have ice cream. Don't know if they still do. And guest services over there on your left. All right, so that brings us in a loop, because now we're headed right back to the Ninja area. I hope you enjoyed your trip with me here to Legoland, California today, and I will see you again real soon. Bye! This is the Lego factory tour. Word art. Dig it up there. This is a machine that's making Legos. Charred Lego mold.
Que ya no pudo cancelar los boletos del avión cuando la película le dijo de la grabación, pero que ya no regresaron el dinero.
What?
What does this one do? That's the question. They don't. Comes out to a play area where you get to build things with Legos. They used to give you a Lego, but they don't do that anymore. So here we are inside of the Lego Water Park. I'll show you around real quick, won't take long. Here's where the lockers are located. It's you first come in on the left-hand side. They also have changing rooms there inside the lockers. Restrooms are over there. This is a little tiny kids area up here. It has a very shallow pool with some slides. And there is a grill over here. You can get life vests if you need them. Right there. These are the water slides. And this is the end of the section. They do have some cabanas down that way. And then over here, we'll go ahead, come back up this way. I'll take you across. This is the lazy river over here. Heading back up towards the entrance. There are some people dryers over there, those red things. Pay extra money for those. Orange Rush, Splash Out, Twin Chasers, Pirate Reef, Build a Raft River, and Duplo Splash Safari. Splash Safari is what I just showed you. This right over here is where the Build a Raft River is. That's the lazy river. Also some more life vests here. There's a stand to buy things over there. Put things in cubbies here if you need to. Right there is the lazy river. On this side you've got this thing where you lay down on a mat and you slide down, and a little splash area, well, sprinkler area, more like it. Then you head down this way. There's another restroom here. And some cabanas on the right. You can see the cabanas over here. Restroom over here. Pirates Reef up here, which is closed. Like I said, a lot of things are closed most of the time. There is a drinking fountain at this restroom if you need some water. Here's the Chima Water Park, which is closed. And as you can see on this map, the water park is open. Surfers Cove is open. The Chima's closed. And so a big chunk of the park is closed. All right. We're going to walk up this way real quick. This is where the only other part of the park that's open is here. And this is. So that's closed right now. But that is part of Chima. This is Lazy River. And we're walking over the top. Right here. The red one is the Twin Chasers. And then there's a blue one, and then there's an orange one on the other side, which is closed. There are more cabanas here. And the Joker Soaker just dumps water every now and then. Little tiny play area again in the water. The orange raft slide is over here. It's closed today due to someone having an accident in the pool, as in, you know, pooped in the pool. I'll put that. Water cleanliness issues. We come over this bridge, And here we are, once again coming right back to the beginning of the park, where the lockers are in the entrance. And that, my dear friends, is the entire part of the water park at Legoland, which is currently open. And so, as I said, not very large and not necessarily worth it unless it's included with your admission. So think about that. I mean, it is $5 for children, $30 for adults on top of your admission to the park. You cannot get into the water park without having admission to Legoland as well. So it's entirely up to you. But if you do have any tickets, you can go ahead and come on in. Remember though that they don't have towels that you can get for free here like Disney does. There's something you have to pay extra for. So if you do come, bring your own towels, even if it's just hand towels to quickly dry off. That's my suggestion to you. All right, thank you. Bye.